You guys submitted things that you wanted me to answer, and I'm gonna answer them. Or I'm not. Or I am, or I'm not. But I probably won't. But I literally might. I asked you guys on a Google form what you wanted to ask me. I asked you to ask me, why do you stay on the internet in this day and age where it's being ruined and sanitized to the point of dystopia? Bitch, why are we starting off like this? Also, I don't want to think this hard. It's too late in the day. It's almost 8 o'clock. Honestly, like, can I be honest with you? I don't know anything else. Like, what am I gonna do? Get off the internet? Like, it's part of my job. It's the only thing I know. I grew up with it. Yeah, and that's right, chat. It's because I can. I'm on the internet because I can be on the internet. The fuck? Do you think I give a fuck if it's dystopia? Do you think honestly, bring on the dystopian living. Okay, next question. Someone said, what did you want to do when you were younger? Not a kid, but high school, college age. Honestly, I really wanted to do what I'm doing now. Like, I wanted to make YouTube videos and I really wanted to make people laugh, really. That laugh is infectious. And I think the first step was to like figure out how I could monetize off of that. Like do YouTube videos, but also make money because it's not really sustainable when you're really small. Isn't that crazy? Here we are so many years later. As long as I can make myself laugh, I'm okay with that. Even growing up, I really did not have that many aspirations either. Like I didn't really know I wanted to do like literally anything. Like people are always like, oh, I like knew from a young age I wanted to like go into finance and like marketing. Like when I was 3 years old, I knew I was going to be able to really shape the way that companies, you know, work their marketing. Would you want any more pets? And if so, what animal? Bruh. Okay, let me try that again. Would you want any more pets? And if so, what animal? Is it bad to say I really don't? Pets are a lot of work, guys. As of right now, I'm like okay with 2 dogs. How does your life look different than you expected it at this age? Honestly, I like don't know what my life would have been like. I never really like sat down and pictured my life in any certain way. Like I was truly just trying to get through the day. I like could not think of like a future. I think I was just really depressed. That trend on TikTok, the girlhood trend, it like absolutely tears me apart. Men will never understand this feeling.
Take my hands. Close your eyes. Now feel.
I need to have a baby. One day you're 17 and can't wait to leave home, and the next you're 24 and excited to drive 5 hours to have a movie night with your mom.
Take my hand. Close your eyes. Take my hands.
Oh my god.
Take my hand.
Really sorry about that. I'll be why did that turn into anyways, I'm sad again. I got a brownie. If you could choose any talent to have, art, music, writing, etc., what would you pick and why? Well, good thing I literally have them all. I can make art, and I can make music, and I can write, and I can etc. Just kidding, I can't do that. But I would honestly, I would love to be able to write music. I think that'd be something I would love. Or speak Spanish. Like, I wish I could just wake up and know something. Maybe AI will take us so far, the fact that we can program something into our brain. In 12 hours, we wake up and at our fingertips, we know how to play Spanish or know how to play piano and know Spanish. What was your worst memory from childhood during your elementary years? I gotta blow my nose, hold on. You know, I was accused of starting 9/11. That was fun. I was in 5th grade going to 6th grade. I was actually in a good mood because I'm like, you know what? Fresh start, new year, new me. It's actually the husband of my 1st grade teacher who hated me. Mr. and Mrs. hated me! Yeah, so let me set the scene again. I was in 5th grade going to 6th grade. I was actually in a good mood because I'm like, you know what? Fresh start, new year, new me. I knew he didn't really like me. I knew Mr. and Mrs. did not like me. I had Mrs. in 1st grade. She didn't like me. I had Mr. in 5th grade or 4th grade or 3rd grade. I think it was 4th grade. He didn't like me. I'm walking down the hall, getting ready to go home. My mom's picking me up and I heard, Kaylee from Mr. I heard, Kaylee, you're just gonna leave without giving me a hug? And I was like, oh, okay, me? Okay, great. I'm walking down the hall and I'm walking like this, waddling down the hall, ready to give him a hug. And this man looks me in my eye and just goes right past me to hug a girl named Kelly. It was so humiliating. I'll never forget that. I feel like he did do that on purpose because what teacher would look you dead in the eye and do that? A mean one. Do you want to stay in Atlanta for a while? IDK, I've never been, so I don't know if it's cool or not. These people keep fucking calling me. Hello?
I'm calling on behalf of Kansas State University. We are doing a very short survey about the quality of life in Metro Atlanta.
I just want to say it's crazy that I read the question before I answered this call about how is it like living in Atlanta. And then right after, this telemarketer calls and asks to do a quick survey about life in Metro Atlanta. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
I'd like to ask a few questions. Are you 18 years of age or older?
Yes.
In which Georgia county do you reside?
Don't want to answer.
In which Georgia county do you reside? For us to proceed to the next question, ma'am.
Let me look. One sec. I mean, I just live in Atlanta.
May I ask in which Georgia county do you reside?
Atlanta?
Anyway, those are all the questions that we have for you today. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am.
Atlanta? County? These people have been calling me nonstop every day. I know they're just reading a script. I know that. So maybe they'll take me off the list. Take me off your list. Do I want to stay in Atlanta for a while? That's actually so funny that this question happened right when we got that call. I have not been to a place that I want to move more. Maybe Copenhagen. As far as the states, because I really did love Copenhagen. Favorite LGBT person? Ellen DeGeneres? What job would you have in a post-apocalyptic world? Probably death. I would want to be dead. I would like to not be on the earth struggling to survive. I don't want to be trying to smuggle cigarettes, and I don't want to be bribing people for a generator to put in a car to go get my brother to find a girl to make her go across the country, all while zombies and rebels are up against me. Fuck that fucking shit. I want to be in the grave. I want to be fucking 6 feet fucking under. Oh, top one sort of all time, no matter how much someone judges your opinion, it's literally going to be Cherry Coke. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Cherry Coke is so supreme. I'll even take Diet Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke! Yay! Thoughts on aliens being confirmed? Come on, let's bring them in! Listen, the more the merrier. Let's replace humans with aliens, some aliens. Like, some humans can be sent back up, but then some aliens can be sent back down, you know what I mean? Like, all like the shitty, weird humans. Bring Wendy Williams back. She would have a lot to fucking say about an alien. A country you want to visit but haven't? I would honestly love to stay home. Sometimes I just want to stay home. Like, is that, like, why do I have to travel here? I have to travel there. We got to go places. We got to go see things. We got to go see the, what if the only sight I want to see is the couch and the TV in my living room? Like, why do I have to be a jet setter? I'm just kidding. Greece? I really want to go to Lebanon. How did you and Courtney meet? Wait, who? Have you ever thought about cutting your hair really short, going completely buzz cut before? Okay, during the pandemic, I gave myself an undercut because I was so sick of my hair. I've never wanted to go full buzz cut. I actually have, during the pandemic was dark. It led me to scary thoughts of chopping off all my hair. Like, I think this is just a little bit too short. I think I was a little overzealous. I don't think I know actually how inches work. Like, I said 4 inches and I'm like, what the fuck? As if I didn't say 4 inches. I don't know inches. Oh, you're a lesbian. Of course you don't know inches. Okay, we're moving the fuck on. Opinion on iPad babies. I think the parents do what needs to be done. I think when you're a parent, you gotta just make the iPad babies be iPad babies, because sometimes when you're in line getting ice cream or you're at Chili's and they're making a fuss, sometimes the best thing you can do is just putting a damn iPad in front of them. And that's okay. Would you rather stretch $400 every 2 weeks for the rest of your life or have infinite money but shit yourself anytime you spend it? I don't know, I'm scared. I really don't want to poop myself. I mean, yeah, but you have to wear a diaper. Ew. Yeah, you would have to be a shut-in. You would literally have to be a shut-in. And like every time you wanted something, you have to go sit your ass on the damn toilet and just be like, okay, fine, I guess I'll do all my grocery shopping. Ooh, opinions on consumerism apps like Temu, Shein, Wish, etc. It's not the consumer's fault that these apps, these websites exist, only because sometimes people have to shop on Shein and Wish because it's so hard to find clothes. And like Shein goes up to like a 7X. Like, and a lot of, you know, bigger people cannot find cheaper, larger clothes in their size. So I feel like that's what Shein's good for. Like, obviously it sucks that it's like cheap, not made ethically, but it's like, what is the consumer supposed to do? There is no ethical consumption under capitalism. I said it. What was your worst subject in school? Why was it spelling? Would you actually be friends with any of us in IRL? If it was like organic, then yeah, like I'm friends with some of you guys, right? Like some of us we consider friends. Some of you are not my fucking friends. Like, you guys are my friends. Yeah, totally. I would totally be friends with you guys. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Let's just totally hang out. Let's totally get together. I'll text you, yes. How did the COVID pandemic impact you? I feel like this is such a loaded statement. Like, how did it impact me? How did it impact all of us? You know, like, people died. We couldn't go out the house. I gained probably 60 pounds. Traumatized the nation. Yes, but we'll never recover. We're still recovering. Inflation's at all-time high. No one can buy houses. Eggs are $5 a carton. Best such words parts about LA. Bitch, I don't live there. I have never been to LA and I do not live in LA. Who the f thought I lived in LA? I literally live in the South. Come on, I live in Georgia. Do you ever have to bite your tongue in fear of pissing off any of your loyal subs? This is a good question. No, only because like, if it was really that deep, I would say something. Obviously, like, I guess it doesn't really matter how loyal you are. If you are being like a straight up piece of shit, you have to be told that, you know, especially if you're part of a community like this. So I would never bite my tongue. Like, if it was a really big problem, you will know. And if you really are loyal, quote unquote, you wouldn't be acting like a straight up asshole. So that is that on that. Y'all, I don't really think about like non-pet animals that much. Look at Waffle. He's so upset that he's in here. Look at his tail. It literally looks like a wig on a stand. Do y'all see his tail down here? Bottom right. What do you think friends or family members think about you being a streamer? Okay, I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I sometimes lie to people. I will just say I'm a video editor and I always don't say that I stream unless they know that I stream or they've heard that I've streamed, because it is very hard to explain to people. Like, trying to explain it to my aunts and uncles are like, what is that? Like, first of all, they barely get, they think I edit for films. First of all, when you say video editor, they think you edit films. They think you edit like blockbuster movies. So I'm like, no, I edit short form content on the internet. Like, you know, a podcast. Yeah, you ever go on Facebook and see like the videos that are like the portrait size and then they're zoomed in and, you know, they have the captions? Like, I make those. And they're like, but it's just so hard to be honest about being a streamer, because even like trying to explain to my therapist who's only like 35, 40 years old, she's like, huh? They'd be like, so what do you do? Oh, I stream. Stream? Yeah, like I live stream. Oh, what? Silly games? like I cannot have that conversation. And then at my mom's funeral, someone was like, your mom, the last time I talked to her, told me that you played video games for money. I was like, what? No, she's lying. I literally goes, no, I don't do that. No, she's confused. At my mom's funeral, I said, no, she's confused. And the way that she said it, this woman, she goes, she was telling me you play like video games, like she had like that look on her face, like, video game? Exactly. How do you explain you motorboated a cake to the internet in front of 40 people? You can't really explain that. You can't. You just can't. And so I lie. Okay, I'm trying to think about a moment in my life when I was truly mortified when my mom died. But even more mortifying than my mom dying, I think I've tripped and fallen at school. Like, there's something about someone that you love dying, but when you're falling in front of people you don't know, oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's the worst. What drugs have I done? I've done a lot of alcohol, a lot of weed, except I don't really smoke weed anymore because it makes me really anxious and I just can't. I really haven't done any. And that's God's honest truth. And I will put my hand on the goddamn Bible. Ooh, if you could work with any influencer, someone you haven't already done work for, who would it be? I want to say Brittany Broski maybe. I think I could really edit the fuck out of her videos. Nowadays, I'm so tired. Like, I'm very thankful for the work that I have now, but I just want to do my own shit like so bad. I really just want to work on myself. That's why I'm like really hustling both of these things. Like, I'm hustling myself, I'm hustling other people. If there's anyone I want to work for, it's me, bitch. It's me! Can you give us a phone tour? Lock screen / home screen? Okay, is this YouTube 2012? No, because my Apple Card balance is right here on the home screen. What is your screen time for this week? What the fuck? Okay, in my defense, it's down 9% from last week. This is actually sick. 8 hours and 3 minutes? Like, you can't be for real. That can't be real, right? Okay, what's everyone else's screen time? I wanna know. Give it up! Do you have a favorite Vine? If so, share it. Why do I feel like someone said this out of sarcasm and anger? And I don't have a favorite Vine because I forgot. Because TikTok has absolutely ruined my brain, my mind, that all that I have running through my head is TikToks, and Vine is so obsolete in my brain. I'm sorry, it is. Okay, maybe like a secret, not really a secret, but something that I struggle with is like, I feel like, I guess being a variety streamer, it can be really hard because there are some really niche games that I want to play that I know a lot of people won't come to, like for streams like House Flipper, and that kind of like eats at me a little bit. The fact that I'm so excited and passionate about certain games or ideas for streams, and I just know people aren't going to come to it. And I just have to like fully prepare myself for that. I just have to mentally prepare myself for like a lower view count. But I've gotten a lot better with that because at the end of the day, like if I'm not doing what I want to do, then what's the point of anything? You know what I mean? Now what the fuck is this question? You guys are perverted. Disgusting, awful, ugly. Open to new friends, you're so dope. Who are you? Do you like your woman curvy? That says cruvy. What are 3 things you like about yourself? Easy. I'm funny, I'm likable, I'm charismatic, and I'm beautiful, and I'm sexy. Oh, and I'm cruvy. Your guys' turn. What's 3 things that you guys like about yourselves? I'm stubborn, I'm rotten, and I love to hate. That one's fine. Okay, I'm lit. I'm Kiki, and I got fat. What color is it? Ever had seafood boil? No, I have not. It kind of grosses me out a little bit, like seeing the large mass. Large masses of food kind of disgust me. Like a large vat of something is like, you know how many, you know how many hair? Now what the fuck is this? Fuck, marry, kill Fiona, Sandy Cheeks, or Elsa? Well, Elsa's a child, so no. I would kill Sandy Cheeks because I don't want to go down there for a fucking quick romp. I'm sorry. Do you truly think you ate with that 2020 Euphoria makeup look? Be serious. Okay, I'm about to pull it up for y'all who don't know. Not bad for a bitch with no talent. Alright, you guys, this is the I forgot about this part. Cheers. Is your starfish milk chocolate? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, f***ers? Why do you stay viewing my TikTok profile? Who the fuck is this? Also, TikTok is a bitch for adding that to see who views your profile. So I have a friend who's also a neighbor, and she talked about how we have the same yard guy. And she said our yard guy kept viewing her TikTok. Honestly, it's a tactic. It's a tactic. I want you to see that I viewed your profile, so you'll come to my profile. Yeah. Got you. Reverse. I know you have mentioned before, but how's coming out affected your relationship with your family? Obviously, it was tough. The person that had the most effect on was my dad. No one really gave a fuck besides my dad. You know, he's foreign. He's from the old country. He was pretty gutted. I won't lie. He was pretty fucking gutted. But he definitely has come around. I'm lucky now that I'm beautiful. What do you feel most guilty about at this current moment? Maybe not being a good daughter. I feel like that one is something that eats me up a little bit now that I only have one parent. I feel like I try really hard to be a good daughter, but sometimes I personally feel like I fall short, even though that might not be the case. And sometimes my only living parent has really high expectations. It's really hard for me to meet them at times. I am trying my best, and that it will be okay. Kinky? Which leg is longer? What is your daily 9 to 5 like? That is a good question. Basically, I do freelance video editing for a living. And right now I have a pretty tight schedule. So like I'll wake up, let the dogs out. Well, Courtney goes to work before me. So I wake up like 30 minutes after she leaves. I get my ass up. She, poor thing, already made coffee, so I pour myself coffee, feed the dogs, take them out, open up my computer. I have like weekly tasks that I do, and then on top of the weekly tasks that I do every week, I will get work throughout the week that I have to do on top of my weekly tasks. So I just like basically edit all day until from like maybe like 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 to like noon. Then I'll eat. I'll have a little lunchy breaky poo. And then I'll be falling asleep at my desk post lunch where I'm like this. I'm bobbing and weaving. And then I will edit until Courtney comes home. And then when Courtney comes home around like 4:35, we hang out and then we'll eat dinner and then maybe go on a walk and then we'll stream. And that is usually my 9 to 5. Okay, I think that's all for these. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.